We were to the point that we thought that we're gonna lose this money that we paid us a deposit.
A double-ended deal gone wrong. One couple's search for their dream home almost landed them in court after they say their real estate agent gave them bad advice that put $30,000 on the line. They're legal, but they're under scrutiny. Double-ended deals happen when a single real estate agent represents both the person selling a house and the person trying to buy it. That leaves one person advocating for both sides. And this exclusive CBC Toronto story shows how big of a problem that can be. Chris Glover is here with me now. We've talked about these deals before, Chris, and in this case, the consequence was costly.
Yeah, the couple very nearly lost their entire life savings. They say that they were encouraged to waive all conditions on their offer, including a pretty critical one that many experts tell me should be never waived. Plus, they were told to put down their entire down payment, $30,000, as a non-refundable deposit to sweeten the deal. Well, that deal went sour and the couple lost their house, the deposit, and had to fight to get it back. We brought this exclusive story to the regulatory body responsible for real estate agents in the province. And tonight, that organization hopes that this story will help to highlight the need for an end to double ending. Raising 3 children and hunting for a home is challenging at the best of times. But this couple, who CBC Toronto can't identify, says what happened to them rocked their world.
We never experienced before like a really depressing time and really like a time that we were under a lot of stress.
In April, they found the condo of their dreams. Their real estate agent told them to waive all conditions on an offer, including financing and a status certificate check, and kick in a $30,000 deposit to sweeten the deal. The couple's offer was accepted. They had won the condo, or so they thought.
In our head, we were making plans. We were going to do this, we were going to do that, we were going to pay in this place.
Their agent also represented the seller, something called double ending. Not illegal, but a CBC Marketplace investigation last year found some double ending agents gave insider information. That is against the rules. In this case, when CMHC was finalizing the couple's pre-approved mortgage, it found pending legal action against the condo's developer and ultimately refused to insure the couple's mortgage. The deal collapsed and the seller kept the deposit.
And that was the time we kind of lost our hope a bit.
It's clearly not ethical.
The couple hired Toronto lawyer Rohan Hate. He says the status certificate the couple was encouraged to waive would have uncovered the legal action before it was too late.
For someone who doesn't have a full down payment of 20% and they have to get their mortgage insured by the CMHC, they need to have that status certificate before they put down a firm offer.
He threatened to sue, and CBC Toronto is not identifying the couple because they signed a confidentiality agreement to get that deposit back. In 2014, the Real Estate Council of Ontario didn't receive complaints about agents representing more than one person in a transaction. It got on the regulatory body's radar marginally in 2015, but by 2016, multiple representation indiscretions like double ending represented 14% of all complaints about real estate agents, more than any other topic.
How one individual can reconcile both of those situations simultaneously, I don't understand how it's possible.
Despite the lingering bad taste in the couple's mouth from their first failed home transaction, they aren't giving up.
I know it's a really bad and tough experience I had, but for sure, I'm sure there are a lot of good agents out there. They're doing their.
Because the couple signed a confidentiality agreement, they can't identify the agent, and that includes filing an official complaint with the regulatory body. That means whichever agent allegedly did this to them will not be investigated. The registrar at the council says they are aware that this is often what happens, and that's why they are advocating tonight for an end to double ending, as the government has promised a review, which the minister says is going to get underway within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they get their money back, but then they can't really tell their story. We have found a way to do this, though. Let's talk about this business of waiving the status certificate and what industry insiders are saying about that tonight.
Plain and simple, don't do it. I was speaking with Harry Herskowitz. He's a lawyer who's been practicing condo law for 35 years, and he says that the status certificate is critical because it gives information, financial information about the condominium corporation, and it can also show if there's any pending legal action that's going on against the building. So it's very important, and without it, you're making a very risky proposition. He also weighed in on double ending, and he said that it should be outlawed because, as he put it, lawyers are not allowed to act for both sides of a transaction for exactly the same reasons.
Thank you for this, Chris.
You're welcome.